What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Check-In with Zay. Today, we're going to discuss something that is quietly destroying people's confidence, their focus, their purpose, and it's destroying it every single day. I'm talking about noise, not just sound. I'm talking questions, opinions, comparisons, social media pressure, fake urgency, people projecting their own lives onto your life, their own fears onto your life, the constant stream of negative telling you how you should be, how fast you should move, or what success is supposed to look like for you. Today's message is simple. Stop listening to the noise. Because the moment you stop giving attention to distractions, your life changes. We live in a world where everybody is focused on trying to say something. Everybody you meet on social media is an expert. Everybody's criticizing you. Everybody's performing. Everyone wants your attention. And if you're not careful, you'll spend your life reacting to every single thing that I just said. You open your phone in minutes, and suddenly you're behind. You're not successful enough. You're not attractive enough. You're not rich enough. You're not moving fast enough. That's the noise. And the dangerous part about that is the noise sounds convincing the longer you hear it. Some people have delayed their dreams for years because they listen to the wrong noises, the wrong voices, the wrong opinions. People quit businesses. People stay stuck. People stop creating because of the noise, not because of their lack of talent, but not because of their lack of purpose, because of the overwhelming opinions of others. All right, let's pause for a minute. And I want you to think about all the noise that you heard in your life from different places. Bottle all that noise up, shake it up, and just throw it away. So that let somebody else can hear that. You don't need to hear it any longer. Here's something that I had to learn. Everybody clapping for you isn't required. Some people will misunderstand your vision because it wasn't given to them. Some people only support what feels familiar. The moment you evolve, you make them feel uncomfortable. That's not your responsibility to fix that. Growth requires separation. Sometimes you have to disconnect from the constant commentary just to hear yourself think again. Sometimes you have to move away from people. And honestly, a lot of people are addicted to the outside validation. They need the approval before they can move. They need people's opinions and permission before they can start. They need applause before they can believe in themselves. But confidence is built in silence, in the dark rooms, in the moments when you're thinking of yourself. Not in the comment section, not in public opinion. It's in your discipline, your consistency, the private work that nobody ever sees. You have to protect your peace of mind like it matters. Because let's be honest, it does. You have to constantly feed yourself to in yourself to remove all the negativity, comparisons, and chaos that can creep in and shape you and shape your identity. Pay attention to what you consume on a daily basis, especially on social media. Because some noise doesn't even sound negative at first. Sometimes it sounds like be realistic. It probably won't work. You should play it safe. People like us don't do that. But safe doesn't mean fulfilled. And realistic according to who? Because most breakthroughs look unrealistic in the beginning. That's why it looks delusional until it works. Sometimes just focus on it working. People making real progress aren't usually the loudest in the room. They're focused. And focused people move differently. They don't argue with everybody, they don't announce every move, they don't chase every trend. They build quietly, consistently, relentlessly. Focus on rare now because distraction is profitable. Their entire system is designed to break your concentration. And once that focus is broken, your momentum is gone. That's why you have to be delusional, and intentionally. Protect your mornings, protect your energy, protect your peace, protect your goals. You don't owe the world constant access to your attention. So, here's what I want you to do after this episode right here. I want you to take a step back and ask yourself, once again, what noise have I been listening to? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's social media, maybe it's negative people, maybe it's your own inner criticism. Then ask yourself this: what would stop? What would happen if I stopped listening to it? What would happen if I fully committed to my vision? What would happen if I trusted myself? What would happen if I stopped shrinking to make other people comfortable? Because your next level of life might require silence, not isolation from people, but separation from the distractions. Because I'm going to tell you one thing: at the end of the day, your life is your responsibility, not the crowd, not the critics, not the doubters. You. So stop asking everybody what they think about the dream that was given to you. That's your dream. God gave it to you, not them. That's your vision. So stop looking sideways. Stop measuring your timeline against somebody else's highlight reel. And most importantly, stop listening to the noise. In this episode, if this episode spoke to you, share it with somebody who needs this reminder. And remember, stay focused, stay grounded, and keep building. So the next episode is to check in with Zay.